Hello everyone, I'm Yang. It's my honor to speak here, and I am very glad to share the topic with you. I will talk about the research of e-ethnicity furniture and design based on architectural space. From the distillation, I want to convey such a message. The relationship between the architecture space and the furniture design of e-ethnicity is to innovate the design method, to guide the lifestyle, and to promote the harmonious development of the society. I learned from my research e-furniture market has a great role in promoting the economic development in region. In modern society, science and technology, education, social productive, and rapid progress of the research on the e-furniture design based on the analysis of architecture space. The purpose is to explore the ways to make e-area lose appearance tradition culture of e-ethnicity in the steady development at the same time. The passage has both parts. It begins with research background and the introduction. The autonomous prefecture in Yangshan is carrying out the work of precisely proper elevation in field swinging, and the state of acted great importance to its autonomous prefecture in recent years. The double cost of new housing has increased to demand for furniture. At the same time, the state's impressive high culture has reached an unprecedented new height. Since the birth of e-furniture, as we know, it has been increasing and complement with architecture and in other environment. Therefore, the study of e-furniture cannot be separated from the space environment in which furniture exists. Therefore, based on the architecture space, the e-furniture design is studied. The sixth one, design method of e-furniture based on architecture space. As is known to all, the e-ethnic minority is reputed as an ethnic group with a long history and splendid culture. From the traditional wood structure to today's multiple material mixing, from a single living space to modern multi-space ecology, in an internal furniture and architecture are seen as structure, decoration, materials. Though in researching and discussion, it is concluded that instance of e-architecture space is an activity place integrating material structure and spiritual behavior. The design method is often biological education deduction based on for human use. Based on the view of material space, it means production and life leads. From the picture 1, we can see the spatial layout of e-house is a three-compartment layout. From the picture 2, in the space view of e-people, both the outer space and the interior space are vertical space. Through vertical spatial organization, it is effectively partitioned. Modern people are more pursuing diversification and individualization, so functional zoom is particularly important. We should have a comprehensive understanding of architectural space and living system of e-people, and then study market planning and design, aimed at strengthening the international strength among the people. Furniture and space. different spatial functions have different requirements for furniture design. Next is taking the direction of spiritual stretching as a source point. It means totem pattern. Color. Black, red, and yellow are the three most distinctive colors of Yi people. We are called three primary colors of Yi. And green, white, yellow, red, and black five colors is called Yi people's five colors view. When we use color on furniture, different colors have different symbolic meanings. As same as the color, the next one is taking the direction of structure as the source point is totem pattern. There are different patterns and pictographs, symbols on Yi people's clothing, architecture, and neckwear. We can see it in the picture. Because they are generally continuous patterns, they can also be used crossover. In the process of design, many elements of the main color composition, characteristic patterns, paragraph, and characteristic display of Yi are simplified. Refinement and innovation are closely combined with space structure and using function and modern architecture, and the traditional culture of the Yi legend is sublimated into design culture symbols in every designing. After analyzing the plan, we began to talk about three dimensions. Modern. From the picture, the bucket pressing and beam lifting structure of traditional Yi building are used as entrances. Thus, it can be seen that shape of pressed bucket is intrinsic object and the main shape elements, supplemented by the characteristic element of the fire and utensil. Every shape of the Yi construction has its special means, such as owner cattle and sheep implying wealth, wine and fire simply like a good life. Designer is to convert to some current elements into abstract elements, which can be used of point, lines, surface, and cultural reason and level among them, so as to achieve the right level. The space of furniture has both the logical of the Yi and the trend of modern city. Based on the connection and the spatial accommodation, the spatial effect of the natural elements between mountain areas in the initial source of Yi people's talking vertical space as a main body. Every spiritual and cultural element belong in the Yi blends with each other in people's lives, such as persistence of fire, the calm of life and death, and the respect of the nature. The halls and buildings of Yi nationality are places of spiritual settlement even in the Yi space. In the picture, the red one is called fireplace. It also has a fireplace culture. Nearby fireplace, there is a furniture called gaji, the name of its storage cabinet. As an example, it also reflects the top-down distribution of God space, natural data space, and the living space. The furniture design of the Yi also leads to embody the balance between multi-dimensions. The next one is the most important, respect for the natural. Faced with environment problem of globalization, green design should be advocated. The design of Yi advocates as the application of real material and environmental productive materials. The whole life cycle of furniture should ensure that waste of the resource can be reduced. The materials used in architecture are mostly natural. many including wood, roseau, stone, and so on. The architecture form is simple and natural, as the internal components of traditional buildings have few or no corners, which fully reflects the aesthetic content of Liangshan Yi nationality, with regard to nature as beauty and plant as beauty. The third part is Saturn's development of e-furniture industry. Nowadays, with the globalization of society, sharing resources has created constant platform human beings. Then people begin to pursue their own differentiation, especially the younger generation, with advocate introversion. As a precious wealth with distinct characters, cultural resource should not be burned by trade or great money, but should shine in the new era. E-furniture not only repels the aim of evening, but also can be used as a cultural output to convey spiritual value. Rising into well of stage, the beauty of content of living have been required. On the other hand, Liangshan as the largest inhabited area of E-ethnicity as both prospect for tourism development, which has promoted the emergence of supporting facilities in Salesforce, as the emergence of buildings with other functions but ethnic characters such as hotels, restaurants, and other extremely regional characters of the building space. Therefore, there is a huge market in area whether it is a home use furniture of E or custom-made furniture of E ethnicity used in space and place. In 2018, Liangshan Prefecture completed the task of housing construction for 112,000 people. Furniture from Let's see the picture. From the batch project for sets and matching products of new rural furniture. Furniture purchase is also an important part of livelihood projects such as new rural construction. Furniture purchase process is also gradually changing from external purchase to the local production. The third part is social promotion. The development of e-furniture industry can in fact promote the development of traditional elegant handcraft in modern areas, promote the opportunity and development in costume industry, help to achieve price elevation, property elevation and prosperity in Liangshan Yi area, building new e-villages, eradicate poverty, improve people's living and gradually realize common prosperity. Let's give a conclusion. Furniture as a carrier contains time, environment, and culture, which is regent and commentary. Also discuss hopes that e-furniture discuss can highly respect in historical and cultural traditional and can play a positive role in the current and future social development. At last, I will introduce myself once more. I'm a E people, an ethnicity minority of China. Thanks for your listening. 考莎莎。